by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to the jungle and welcome to Iron. We're going to be playing Yorick versus Kane. And the intention of this video is not to be like stomp Iron. It's to show you the differences between the two matches. You can see the timestamps that there'll be the Iron match and then the Master Tier 1. But yeah, we're going to start on the red buff here. And for Mr. Yorick, you got to Q this bad boy. Those 3 times and you can spawn your ghouls. Go ahead and smite that. And then at about 200 you can walk away. But you might as well Q it because it's going to be faster. You can dust the Krugs here. And then get it going with that. Your Q every time will spawn a grave. And then the E will spawn the ghouls. Whenever you use that. Near the graves. Let's see, so Q, E. Dust them off, boys. And you want to E the small one so that the ghouls finish it off and you don't have to stay there. They changed Yorick's clear since last time we talked, and it's just a little, it's a lot slower. It's just a lot slower in the early game. The reason being is that the ghouls deal less damage. The dust deals max health damage, which means that, okay, it's going to be stronger later. Yeah. But anyways, my clear's slow. Goodbye, little raptor. 2 points into the queue. We'll keep clearing. And yeah, that's most of Yorick. Most of what you have to know about Yorick. Spawn the graves by queuing. And then when you E a target like this, it will auto-spawn the ghouls. As well as keep the ghouls aggro to the camp so then you can walk away from it just like that. For Yorick in the jungle, what makes him so strong in lower elo is that he's dumb as hell. He's like just a bunch of stats. And with that in mind, we want to farm every single camp, every single time. You don't want to be a melee minion with less stats than the other melee minion, now do ya? Kane shows in the top lane, level 3 with a red buff. 16 CS means that he's done his whole red side and then his wolf camp. So we're pretty fast on the clear in comparison. I must have done something wrong if I'm this slow. 330. 335 done with the clear. Okay, well. Maybe it's realistic to an Iron player. Dust it off, auto Q. Now I can do a short play mid. There's nothing happening right now, bot lane. But Akali's also not super committed. So if I try a play, it's going to cost me... Don't mind if I do on some Raptors. Hold up. Hold up, Mr. Kane messed up by ganking top, huh? Q. Now if you can ever get a respawn Raptor camp like this, it's so big. Let's go ahead and go to this guy's Krugs as well. And then we'll get a reset. They're gonna see me here, but oh well. Never mind. Fuck, Kallista's coming. No! Akali's coming! Run! Dust them off. Q. We're gonna get some movement speed, and then we can just kill Kallista, I guess. We'll just kill Kallista. Q. Hold on, no such thing as a bad attack. W this guy! Flash E! Kill him! We got the dust. Q. Nice, there's Senna's stuff. Oh, good enough. Dust that Kane off and then we'll get a reset. Auto. Auto, Q. You always want to save the last auto to get the ward so that your ally doesn't get the gold. Well, that surprisingly worked out. Wasn't super scared of just Kallista, but I was scared of the... Nice. Of the entire collapse from their entire team. Or we just found the 1v1 with Kallista. And we had the support from Senna and Yuumi. They give me quite a bit of HP and shielding. That was easy enough. With Yorick's Q, it deals good damage, but it also heals you based on your missing HP. So whenever you're scared or running away, just fucking hit a bad guy. Hit a bad guy with that Q and you'd be surprised. We got the Sheen in the longsword that's going to give us ability haste. Spellblade passive, which means more damage on that Q. And then a little bit more AD. The second clear is still kind of slow. But as we get more items and whatnot, we're going to ramp all that up. That's just how Yorick functions now. He's actually balanced. What a shame. What a farkin' shame. Auto Q. Dust him off. On the second turn here, the dragon spawns. We're going to clear all of our camps for sure before we attempt that. Auto Q. Dust them off, boys. See, stupid, silly shit like that, like Zach top is roaming, just doesn't matter. Because I'm to the camps faster. In lower elo, if you're resetting fast after the play, then you're going to be in business. You have 1 play per turn. We did that bot, and we got the hell out of there. Like when a store is having a promo event, you know? Get in the store, buy the promo thing, and leave. Don't hang out. I'm gonna camp out all day. They took the dragon. Well, good for him. Into the bot side, I'm very close to level 6, and I can play for this guy's red. Sweeper, dust him off. W, Q, auto, auto, Q, auto, auto, E, Q. Never back down, never what? Spawn that maiden and let's get it going. Kane took dragon and I wasn't going to leave bot side without something. I'm from around the way. E, auto, Q. The maiden gives us more damage and then a lot more clear speed, that's for sure. Dust it off. Q, let's get a reset to the top side. Very nice. I bet Kane's gonna beeline to these void grubs, so I could skip my camps for that because we're so strong now. Phage, longsword, dagger to the top side. Building into that Trinity first. Trinity's not that special of an item, but what it gives us is a lot of good stats along the way. Mainly the spell blade from Sheen. The HP and movement speed from Phage are so important, because as you can see, being mobile, staying on top of these range characters, is everything. You're going to give us our Q, which is going to give us HP, etc, etc. Now, Kane's already trying to gank here. He's level 6, we're level 6. We have better items. He doesn't even have items! He hasn't even fucking reset yet, Bob. So we're going to fight him. I just have a question. Where is he going? If I wait here? Nice, I cover both bases. Dust him off. Q, W, auto. Auto. Yep, this champion takes skill, I think. Q. Moving. No! I hit the wrong guy. Hold on, it does take skill. Especially if I miss the dust. Holy shit. Nice, Senna cleans it up. Holy fuck, I played that bad. Alrighty, I am going to do the Gromp. Ha! The enemy had literally no items. But because we were strong, we skipped the camps. Because Kane ganked, we skipped the camps. Because the Void Grubs were up, and we had the suspicion that Kane wanted to do those, and we were strong enough to contest them. We skipped the camps. If you don't skip the camps there, you don't get this big-ass win. You can't farm the Krugs and then be like, oh, well, I guess the play's happening. Because then you won't get there in time. It's the biggest mistake of low elo is not noticing those things, seeing them, or I guess feeling comfortable enough to go attempt them. I'm not trying to condemn. I'm not trying to condemn you, Bob. I'm just saying, like, that's the pattern I see when I coach lower elo players. Ah, fuck. That will show me to use my smite. Dust him off. W, Q. He's gonna lose his stuff and then Q. And then eventually we can have him here. E. Dust him off. Flash, Q. Come on, boys, kill him. Yeah, good job, maiden. Never stop running them down. Let's take the blue buff and then get a reset. Right? Yeah, we got the Trinity. Oh, come on, boys. Dust them off. W. Q. Myth me. Auto. She can just die now. Auto. Q. Auto. Dust them off. Yeah, you better run. Q. Miss me. Smite. Okay. Bro. Whoa. I must have messed up something with my Q. It wanted to reactivate to spawn the guys, but whoopsie daisy. I mean, it's still one for two, so it's worth. We're gonna go into Boots of Swiftness next, so I'll just build towards the Spear of Sojin now. We died. That stinks. The Maiden's dead. Whenever you die after doing all of that, we skipped the camps, did the play, did this, did that. It's time to full clear. Maiden's on cooldown. All the camps are up. We gotta build up our ghouls again. Because whenever you die, you have no ghouls. We're gonna queue and dust these camps off for a bit. By the time we're done with that, the dragon will be up too. Very nice. E. Yep, Yorick's built for dumbasses, and you can see that damage and the tankiness is ridiculous. Getting collapsed on by 2 soul laners, and it just doesn't matter. Now we can start walking away from the camps. And the ghouls will finish it off, so long that you dust it before you leave. My team's pinging dragon, but we're not going to go there until I'm done with my camps. The enemy can have the dragon, I don't care. I die top, this is the price I pay. When and if they do the dragon. But you gotta play for your own farm first. What if my team... Shut up, Bob. Shut the fuck up, okay? Fuck, I missed my dust. That will show me to tell you to shut up. Already, job's done. This fight's happening mid, so I'm gonna move there first. At the very least, I can chunk these guys before the dragon fight. Let's just walk at him. Pocket sand. WQ. Auto. 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 Oh, if I can get the Q, I'm in business. Dust this guy off. Ulti. Alrighty, and then back to the dragon. Yeah, when the play's happening here, just go there. Don't do dragon. Don't half-ass do this or that. Just go with the flow of the game. Yeah, I want dragon, but you gotta go with what's happening first. If you're doing something that's not what everyone else is doing, it's gonna be so much harder. 93 CS, check. Boots of Swiftness, Longsword to the top side. Again, the turn's over after that dragon. We killed the bad guy. We got the objective after our full clear. Reset, spin the gold, we're back on the map. And then we're in position to do what we want. I could skip the camps, I could go top, I can farm the camps down. But you gotta find that reset. If you don't find that reset, you're gonna be clicking around, doing fucking nothing, and you don't have that time to waste here on Yorick. I'm gonna go top here, help Gnar take this turret. Oh. Oh. Pocket sand. Close. Do this for some movement speed. Come on, Betsy, get on back here. E. W smite. Okay. Those smell amazing. Yeah, Kane's doing the same shit. Where does that TP to? I'm gonna take Kane's camps. I don't care if he finds me at all. I'll kick his ass. I have too many stats. The Trinity Force giving us 80 attack speed, HP ability, haste, spellblade passive, and movement speed. And then a lot of the items that we're going to build after this is just straight up HP. Mr. Zach, I love you. QE, dust them off, boys. I got places to be. Their whole team's dead? I don't even care if Kane's on the Raptors at this point. I'll just wait for the Rift Herald. Get her done. Let's see, we got 2 Void Grubs. And then we're going to have this Rift Herald too. Bro, Kane doesn't even have form yet. Poor guy. Job's done. Into his jungle, I'm strong. When you're strong in the mid game past 14 minutes, don't go back to farm your camps. Try to challenge the enemies. I have 1,000 ghouls, a maiden, almost level 11, a fucking Trinity Force. Let's spend it, why don't we? Again, low elo players lose because they never push their advantage because they can't see it. They can't even see that they're strong with all this stuff right now. I'm level 11 to Kane's 9. 2 points in my ulti, you know what I'm saying? Let's take this turret. Q. Job's done. Let's reset now. That turret gives us a lot of gold. Then build towards that Spear of Sojin, Pickaxe, Ruby Crystal Tunneler. Right back to the top side. That part never changes. It's so beast. The whole rotation will just get faster and faster as we increase our clear speed. Now as we enter the mid game, our goals remain the same. We want to get our farm, but now we're going to have opportunity to take the objectives like these turrets. Top lane's a special case where that guy's losing so hard. Well, I guess all the outer turrets are out, or done. Huh. Go ahead and smite this. Wow, we're farming fast. But right, whenever you get kills, you want to start taking these turrets, taking the objectives. Getting random kills and then doing nothing is not good enough. You gotta challenge the next thing and push your advantage. With the Rift Herald, if we kill anyone now, it's gonna be very easy to take a turret. Nice. Our first level spike really is level 9 with our Q max. Level 11 with 2 points in the ulti. And now we're so close to level 13 with our E max. And then we're truly online. Level 13 with 2 items. It's pretty OP. Careful now. Their whole team will try to fight you right here. E. Q. Schmoving. W. Miss me. Q. Eat this dust, bitch. Q. Just a little back and forth. 1,500 times here. Haha, if I dust this guy, he's dead. Yep. Auto. We're good. And we'll just keep queuing. We'll sustain, no problem. Dust them off. Very nice. Close. Oh, dust them off, boys. Nice. I didn't even have any ghouls. They killed them all. Drop that Rift Herald. We killed their top laner, we chunked their mid laner, and we killed their jungler. Push. My auto Q does so much to the turret. Ridiculous ass champ. Ride this bad boy in. Boink. Q. Q, just a cool 500. Q, all the void grubs, all the minions and stuff. Alrighty, job's done. Now I'm gonna work my way back. I'm gonna take his camps first, and then the dragon. The dragon's cool and all, but if the enemy doesn't eat, then they starve. Once you have advantage, you can take their jungle camps. Is so OP. Q. Very nice, very nice. 157 CS at 19. Level 13, we got that E max, and we're good to go, man. We are sitting on quite a bit of gold, and Bob, this turn we didn't even farm our own camps, you know? At least I don't think we did. But anyways, we pushed up, and that was that. Spear of Sojin into Black Cleaver next. Spear of Sojin gives us AD, HP, quite a lot of HP, and that's a super important stat. And then 25 basic ability haste. Yorick is just his Q and his E, as I think you're seeing. And then it gives us percentage damage increase on our abilities, which is everything. Rest in peace. I'm just gonna do the Atacon here. We can solve this no problem. No problem. As my team's fighting and whatnot, it just doesn't matter. These random deaths doesn't matter. Every noob in the world would go from Krugs to here just because there was a fight. If the fight doesn't get me an objective, I'm not showing up. And because the enemy fought, they're chunked and they can't contest me on Atacon, so I can use my allies' feeding to my benefit rather than wasting my time walking there and hanging out and saying, "Where's my hug?" Alrighty, with Atacon, that gives my whole team quite a bit of XP. Atacon's super OP. When you kill people, current HP damage buff is cool, but the XP part is something that the enemy never catches up on. Right now I'm level 14 to 11. That's normal. That's just going to keep getting worse for him. Hi guys, where's my hug? Q, E, W, auto, smite. One more Q. Okay, Zach, suppose you die. Dust them off, boys. Bye-bye. Ouch. Q. Push, push, push. Dust him off. Give me that movement speed. One more dust. One more dust. Yep. Oh, I could have killed Zyra. I just really wanted to kill the Kayn. Q. Suppose that's all she wrote right here. EW. And just keep Qing these turrets, man. Super normal champ. Super normal damage. Dust him off. Q. Not a chance, Mr. Kayn. Not a chance. E. Auto. Wait, let's kill these guys. Oh, I wanted that one. EW. No, GG. Final score. 4-1-12. Trinity dealing 1,500. Well, that's Iron Bob. I'll see you in Master. GG. Alrighty, welcome to Master Tier. I hope you're in for an exciting... My bad. A relaxed, not exciting sort of time here. One thing about high elo is that the game is slow. You would think that it'd be faster. No, 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 no. Especially when you have champs like Diana and Varus. No, 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 no. You'll see, Bob. You'll see. We're against Zac Jungle this time, and I don't really mind too much being against Zac Jungle. Because if he does gank, then I can kind of instantly win, and that feels pretty good. And he's not a champ that I'm competing like frame for frame with the clear speed on, so... Where they slowed down Yorick's early clear, that is actually a big, big, big ass nerf. Dust him. Big ass nerf at higher elo, because once a champion's clear speed is too slow, then they can't compete. The classic example is Amumu. Amumu royally rocks in low elo because he gets so much for free and can make mistakes, etc, etc. But in higher elo, he's so bad because he can't clear fast enough, and then the enemy jungler can walk all over him. In lower elo, that just won't be the case. The enemy jungler won't walk over you because they can barely walk over their own camps, okay? So, we see Mr. Zac blue buff into his red side. But 2 points in that queue, keep clearing. Dust this guy off. Remember, save your smite, even though I want to clear faster than the Zac. Especially since we're on red side, it's so much easier to enter the river from right here and see the scuttle. I don't have to be there as fast. I'll still do that one more auto just so the Gromp dies faster, and then I'm on to the next one. Walking away from the camps. I mean, I'll give it to you, my clear's a little slow here, but it is what it is. Finish him off, boys. Zac's not even trying. I see, he killed my mid lane. Okay, Seraphine's full HP, so there won't be a play there. We'll go ahead and reset and get this Sheen. Definitely just keep playing PvE for now. To the top side. Well, despite my pretty slow clear, Zac didn't contest, he didn't gank bot lane. And yeah, it didn't punish me for not even being on Scuttle by 330. Amazing. My top lanes died once, my mid lanes died twice. Yippee! Oh well, Yorick don't even have to deal with that early. At least if there's nothing for me, I'm not showing up to the plays. Because it quite literally does nothing. It's always going to take away from your second clear, and you gotta be on these camps like no one's business. Dust them off, boys. Oh, come on, dust them all off, boys. Don't want to hit that scryer. Don't want to show where I'm at. Don't want to do anything. Nope, I'm in high elo. I'm going to stand still and wait for my camp. Yes. I am but so smart. Mr. Zac into the top lane is very good for me. Dust off those raptors. And now we'll just start the dragon outright. It sucks that I'm not level 5, but it is what it is. I'm going to start the dragon outright because that will put Zac kind of on a timer. He's overstayed, he hasn't even reset, and he's going to clear down, so by the time he gets down here, then we'll be in business. if he's doing a camp and he's not here, then bada bing, bada boom. I gotta tank the dragon nowadays, huh? Or he's just gonna kill my ghouls. As we spam the Q and E, we're gonna get the ghouls spawning, but... yeah, let's take the damage here. The E and the jungle pet will keep us... my bad, the Q and the jungle pet will keep us sustained. Please! Ruh-roh. Okay. Q. E. Dust them off, boys. Health potion. Q, W. Auto. Q. Flash. E onto the Zac. Miss me. Auto. Q. And then we'll keep healing with the berries here. These guys are caster champs, so they really don't do anything. Smite. Okay, back to the camps. Well, they tried to contest, and that's why we start the dragon. It gives us an opportunity to play with our team. Live or die. It's fine, because we were level 5. Luckily, my Diana comes and helps me, dude. Will that happen in your games? I don't know. The RNG in lower elo is definitely not as good for your allies showing up. But just know that you want to do that play regardless. It doesn't matter if they show up, it doesn't matter if you win it, but you need to do the play. When you win it, you win big. When you lose it, it's not that big of a deal. If I died, I would just reset top, clear down, Saul Goodman, I get level 6, it doesn't matter. But if you just farm your camps there when Zac ganked top, then it doesn't lead to anything. Then you're just standing around. And that's the biggest problem that people do in lower elo, is not doing shit. Your problem is that you do nothing. You sit in your room all day, and eat fucking Cheez-Its, okay? Ruby Crystal Longsword Control Word to the top side. We want to reset to be on the map with these items. And then generally be on the top side. We're going to hit level 6 now. We got the Dragon XP. Very nice. And the Void Grubs are coming up. So, we want to be on the top side here. By the time we finish those Raptors, then we can choose if we want to fight the Void Grubs. Dust them off, boys. Righty. Dust them off. And then, once those die, we're going to spawn the Maiden here. And I can use the dust, keep them well, if I hit it, I can keep them aggroed. We at least see that they're on the Void Grubs here, but Diana's bot, so contesting the Void Grubs is just not looking too viable. And it is what it is. My team comp is scaling champs, so I don't mind too much. Zac is still not done with those? Bro. I could try to contest his camps right now, but doing my camps is ultra consistent. See, he's already on his Raptors. Glad I didn't take that detour, because all that time you spend moving towards it takes away from you actually doing your own camps. Speaking of which, I would love to contest his red, but my bot lane's not there. Yep, keep farming, keep farming. Farm, farm, farm. He's so good. Q. This isn't warded, that's nice. E, W, Q. Miss me. Come here, bastard. We enter the river, just do a little poke onto them. They killed my ghouls pretty quick. They have a lot of AoE. We'll build up some ghouls here on Scuttle, and then we'll be around bot lane. But you don't have any direct attacks. I need the enemy to do something. There we go. Just like that, I need the enemy to do something, then we can get involved. How the fuck is Zac level 8? There's the ulti. E. Dust them off, boys. Q. W. Smite. Q. Nice. Alistar's on a killing spree. E. Auto. Q. Oh. Can't fuck with the dust. We're out of there. The Q heals us based on our missing HP, and boy, I love it. I love it. Alrighty, to the top side. It'd be nice to wait for Trinity, but it's just a waste of time. You know, if I stayed for that turret plate, I was actually in business. Oh well, we're back to the camps faster. Zach has just now respawned, and we're keeping up the pace, the tempo, the speed. Tempo and speed is important in all elos. The faster you play, the better. By the faster you play, I mean like the faster you get the reset there and you don't strictly jack off wasting time. The faster you're doing actions, the faster you get a job, get a car, move out of the small town, and not work at Dollar General. Who's with me? Zach has yet to farm a camp. I'm done with 2 of mine. It's all about the speed. Dragon's coming up. Don't mind if I fucking do. Alto Q. Now that we got more points in our E, we can start walking away from the camps and dusting them. And then the ghouls will finish them off. And boom, we're on to the next one. I'll use my first smite here on the Gromp so that I can just go to the dragon a little bit faster. They're going to finish off that. Perfect. And I'm going to do the dragon, boys. I don't care what my team wants. We're doing dragon. Might. And now we have all the playtime in the world. I'm going to move into their jungle, try to find Zach. My team wants to push for that turret where there's only 1 plate left. Let's help him out. Dust him off. W. Auto Q. Schmoving. Waiting. Auto Q. Holy shit, we got him. It was that easy, huh? Boom. Dust him off, boys. Alrighty, that's that. Let's go ahead and get a reset. Team's gonna take that turret no problem. And all we've done is just keep up our farm, show up. It's like we have a really good paying job right now. We just show up and fuck, I guess it works out. Trinity Force Boots of Swiftness to the top side. My Krugs won't be up for a little bit, so that gives me time for Scuttle or a mid play. We can attempt these first now that we have good items. Dust them off. Moving. W. Close. Q. Let me move, bastards. Q. Well, I deserve it for chasing, but I figured I could run him down. I had Boots of Swiftness, and I had the Trinity movement speed, and I hit the dust, and we have approach velocity. Not the case. Ha! Not the case. Oh well, Zach gets a shutdown. We'll just clear. Whenever you die, though, with Maiden, boy, that thing's on cooldown for 2 minutes. L. The main deal there is I wanted to punish the Seraphine. She's trolling, and getting a kill in higher elo like that is a lot stronger because you don't get those opportunities as much. I mean, it's an obvious overchase, but that's why. Maybe Zach is tilted and doesn't help Seraphine, you know? Because she's already feeding, you know? But exploiting the feeder is so much stronger in higher elo. In low elo, like, they'll die 9 times and it's not important. They're not worth too much gold. Whenever you die, you gotta build up your ghouls on the camps again, but we're just waiting for our ulti to be up and for that Rift Herald to spawn. Whoops. Surely I can dust that at 1500 and just walk away. Oh, they don't know what to do. I'm too far away. Whoops. Gonna cross through mid here. Oh, they killed the Gromp. Good job, guys. And then W, Q, auto. Give it a sec. E, flash Q, auto. Boom. Spawn that maiden. And then to the Rift Herald here. Just a little cross through, just visiting. With Vladimir, when you put that W up, even if he pulls, he can't get through it. The W is such an outrageous fucking ability. The W, when people try to move in it, it does nothing. So their movement commands get eaten. I know that just messes people up mechanically, myself included. Alrighty, level 11. Another hold up. Alright, level 11, another point in our ulti. Tunneler, Ruby Crystal. We really just need the tankiness. It's 16 minutes in. We're going to start team fighting. Dragon's up in 30. Just give me a sec, guys. I got to rinse every camp. It's the law. Level 9 is our first spike with points in our Q. Level 13, we'll have our Q and E maxed. But level 11, we have another point in our maiden, which gives her more damage. Mistwalker's more damage. Lower cooldown. But even though that dragon is up right now, I'm gonna keep farming. You can just let things play out. You want to pay attention to the map, but don't random skip the camps just yet. My team's not attacking. The enemy's not attacking. Oops. Okay, Alistar's attacking. The enemy's counterattacking. We'll skip the Gromp. The enemy's kind of backing up, so we could just do Dragon. But let's try to exploit this. There you go. E, W. Q. Can't even get a Q off. This guy's just dead. Boom. E. Oh, he didn't get the distance. Alrighty, let's push for this turret and then we'll work our way back to the dragon. You deal no damage. W. E. Auto Q. You deal no damage. Drop that Rift Herald. They're still dead for 10 seconds here. Zach is going to look for a jump, so I'm going to play to this side. You deal so much damage. Nice. E. Run. This can be a problem with pushing too hard now. We don't have as good of a position on Dragon because Jace and Vladimir are respawning. Oh well. We're going to start that bad boy anyways, you know me. We do it now. We do it now. I dust him off. I do it now. Zach is in my jungle. I don't care. W. Q. Dust him off. Schmoving. Q. Oh, for fuck's sake. Smite. Q. Okay, we're good. Oh, he almost killed me, but I got the healing from killing the dragon, Qing it, Qing again, Qing again. Boom. They FF. Final score 1-1-8. Trinity dealing 650. This is another big-ass fucking downside. Yeah, I won the game. Yippee! Like, whenever you get fed and the game goes proper for you as Yorick, by the time it's time to play the game, the enemy gives up. If you're winning. And whether they FF the game or not, in North America, they would have stood still under their turret for 15 minutes as we just collect every camp and take the dragon and shit, so it's the same thing. But I think that's a shame you don't get many late game fights in the higher elo, you know? But anyways, that puts us at Masters. 155 LP, final damage dealt, 8,000. Damage taken, 22,000, with Conqueror healing us 160, and Last Stand dealing 300. Yep. It's all about the resources. It's all about who up farming, who up farming. Anyways, Bob, let me know what you think about the differences in Iron versus Masters. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.